Hello and welcome back to the channel everyone. Today we got an impressive comparison test between Galaxy A70 against Galaxy A50 and Galaxy A40s. So we got three really nice phones from Samsung right here, and we're gonna see a quick comparison side by side, and you're gonna make an opinion for each phone in part. So let's start with the price, which Galaxy A70 should be the most expensive one with almost £370. Then we got Galaxy A50 with a price of 300, and the last one it's Galaxy A40s with a price of £160. So this is the cheapest phone, mid-range, and let's say quite a mid-range low budget phone, but really nice looking phones. Let's have a look on the back on each phone. So we got three phones today, so be patient. Okay, look at these colors. All three phones are coming with a plastic back, and on the front we got Corning Gorilla Glass for all of these three phones, and Corning Gorilla Glass 3 on A70, also 3 on A50, and I haven't seen any Corning Gorilla Glass specification on any website for. Also, we're gonna do a quick unlock test, because all these three phones can unlock the phone with the front facing camera, and we're gonna start with the Galaxy A50 against Galaxy A70 on 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Okay, do you want to see again? Okay, let's try again. 1, 2, 3. Oh, A70 was really quick. And now let's try between Galaxy A50 and Galaxy A40s. Okay, let's try again. 1, 2, 3. Oh, quite in the same time. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3. Oh, A40s, really? Okay, maybe we're gonna do a speed test between all these three phones, maybe a fingerprint test. Okay, side by side, like I said, the tallest one it's Galaxy A70. It's coming with 6.7 inch, and Galaxy A50 is coming with a 6.4 inch, and the last one the same 6.4 inch. We got also on the side, we got the volume buttons for all three phones quite in the same position on the right side. We got also the power button the same, they are quite the same position. And on the left side on the edge we got the SIM tray. With all of these phones are coming with 2 SIM cards plus 1 micro SD, all on the same SIM tray. Really nice. Okay, let's see what do we have on the bottom. Okay, and the same, all three phones are coming with a jack audio and a USB type C with a fast charging for all three phones. Also we got these grill speakers right here, so we don't have a stereo sound on any of these phones. So yeah, we're gonna have probably Dolby Atmos on earphones, so it's not too bad anyway. Moving on the notch, we can see it's quite different on each phone. We got this Infinity U display or Infinity V display for A70, quite the same for A50, and I quite like it how is this little notch on A40s. Yeah, I like this style more than U style, like this one look more fancy anyway. So these little phones are hiding quite interesting camera on this notch, and we have a 32 megapixel f2.0 for Galaxy A70, and we got a 25 megapixel camera f2.0 wide camera on Galaxy A50, and we got a 16 megapixel f2.0 for the Galaxy A40s. Moving on the back, it's a different story. And we're gonna start with Galaxy A70, which the primary camera it's hiding a 32 megapixel f1.7 plus a 5 megapixel deep sensor, and the last one it's a 8 megapixel ultra wide sensor. Moving on, A50, we got a 25 megapixel primary camera f1.7, quite the same like A70. We got also the deep sensor, which is hiding a 5 megapixel camera, and the last one it's an 8 megapixel ultra wide camera. Okay, moving on, A40s, we got a 13 megapixel primary camera f1.9, and we got a 5 megapixel deep sensor and a 5 megapixel ultra wide camera. So it's a really nice setup of triple camera on the rear back of all of these phones. And because all three phones are coming with a triple camera, all that nice sensors 25, 32, 13, this doesn't mean that all of three phones can record Ultra HD on 30 frames per second or 4K like I used to say. So the only one is the Galaxy A70, which can record on Ultra HD 30 frames per second, and the other two phones we got only full HD, so we cannot record on 4K from these two phones. And moving on the front camera, we're gonna see what's the difference here. Seems to be no difference. So all three phones can record on full HD only with the front facing camera. So not even A70, the new one, cannot record on 4K. Well, maybe in time, future updates, Samsung gonna bring 4K for these three phones, or maybe at least for Galaxy A50 would be a good idea. All three phones are coming with a different hardware. So we're gonna start with Galaxy A50, which is hiding a Snapdragon 675 on 11 nanometers. Moving on, Galaxy A50, it's hiding an Exynos 9610 on 10 nanometers. So they are quite close, 1110. And the last one is coming with an Exynos 7885 on 14 nanometers, but on different website I can find a phone that is having an Exynos 7904 on 14 nanometers. So 14 nanometers, 10 and 11, these two are quite close on this hardware. Octa-core for all three phones, and we got Adreno 612 on Galaxy A70, Mali G72 on A50, and Mali G71 on A40s. If you can see here on the menu settings, they all look quite the same. We got a dark mode for each phone in part. We got also digital well-being. Let's find this one on A50, and let's find also on A40s. Okay, so we got also digital well-being, and this a nice feature. It's showing us how much time we can spend on different apps on internet, and it's really good to have it on this One UI from Samsung. What else do we have? We got device care. Let's move on this one, and now okay, optimize now, protect your phone 100. Let's make this one to be the same like the others. Okay, so we got battery, learning pattern, learning usage pattern, which is really good. Means that the phone is learning how we use the phone, how we spend the time on different apps and games, and yeah, it's gonna put the phone on different power mode, like optimize, medium power saving, maximum power saving, or you can switch adaptive power saving right away. So let's have a look. Storage for each phone. Let's move on the storage. Okay, and we have 6 gigabytes of memory RAM and 128 gigabytes of internal storage on A70. We got 4 gigabytes of RAM and 128 gigabytes of storage for A50, and we got 6 gigabytes of RAM and 64 gigabytes of internal storage. On all three phones we can use a micro SD up to 1 terabyte of storage, so huge memory if we want to use a micro SD card. Moving up on the key menu on each phone, we're gonna see something interesting. A part of this dark mode, we're gonna see that some of the phones are coming with NFC and some of them maybe not. So we got everything on Galaxy A70. We got the location and we got NFC also always on display. We got Dolby Atmos, but only when we switch on a Bluetooth headset mode only. Also moving on, Galaxy A50, we're gonna see location, also NFC, and always on display. This NFC on Galaxy A50 are coming, let's say, in Europe, but maybe in some of the country you're not gonna find this NFC on A50. Also moving on, Galaxy A40s, we got location, but we don't have NFC. Also we don't have always on display. We got also capture screen, and that's it pretty much. So yeah, NFC on A70 and on A50, but not on A40s. Moving on, we got face recognition on each phone, like I said, and I've shown you before, but also Galaxy A70 plus Galaxy A50 are coming with a fingerprint in display, which is an optic sensor. Also on Galaxy A40s we got the fingerprint on the back, and yeah, we don't have this option to put a finger on the screen, so we're just gonna unlock the phone from the back, and we're just gonna do a quick test before we're gonna do that big one, when we're gonna test Galaxy 70 versus Galaxy 50 and maybe S10 Plus. So I did register my fingerprints before with both of the fingers, right and left, and we're just gonna do a quick test between these two phones. Okay, so are you ready? Okay, we're just gonna do this on 3, 2, 1. Wow, which one do you think was fast? They are quite close. I have to say that Galaxy 50 received a lot of updates about the fingerprint, and Galaxy A70 we're gonna receive another update for the fingerprint. So stay tuned, keep an eye on the channel, because a few more interesting videos are coming between these three phones. We're gonna do a lot of tests, fingerprints, comparisons, and yeah, if you got any suggestion, just leave it on the comment section. And yeah, like usual, I'm gonna do a few tests because yeah, I'm listening to you guys. So I'm not gonna close this video yet until I'm not gonna say about the battery, which Galaxy A70 is coming with a 4500 mAh battery, and we can charge fast up to 25 watts. Galaxy A50 is coming with a 4000 mAh battery, fast charging at 15 watts. And the last one, which is a really nice battery phone with 5000 mAh battery, we can charge fast this phone with 15 watts. So yeah, it's interesting, huge battery on all the phones. So yeah, now I'm gonna close the video saying thank you for watching this, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe for even more videos.